It was probably 2006 the first time I watched a YouTube video, and if I remember correctly, it was either Charlie the Unicorn or the Smosh Pokemon theme song video. I remember that shit was the most viewed video on YouTube for a very long time. Hell, this was back when Fred was the most subscribed to channel on YouTube. So you gotta understand, this was a very different time for the website that's gone through so many changes over the years. This was back when YouTube was really just a bunch of people getting on their cameras and doing weird random shit, but I was immediately infatuated with it. The idea of getting in front of a camera and entertaining people from your bedroom to the world was just fascinating to my 10-year-old brain. So naturally, me and my sister made accounts and started uploading slideshows of our favorite athletes and TV shows, copycat Smosh videos, and even little skits that we had come up with ourselves.
Got any aces? Go fish! Why do I always have to fish? It's the name of the game. I'm through with this game. You're a loser. This always happens when we play games together.
That was back when I was 10 years old, believe it or not. That's 12 years ago right there. I was still in elementary school rocking the buzz cut.
Go! Rock, paper, scissors. What? 3, 2, this is my money! No, it's mine. Give it over. I did scissors. No, you didn't. It was a crippled up one. No! This is not fair! Not fair! What happened to a childish game? Oh, I hate you! Oh my god!
And eventually my sister kind of grew out of making the videos. As she got into high school, she wasn't really interested in making videos with her kid brother all the time, understandably. So then I just kind of became a solo act. I hosted a variety of different shows, and the funny thing is, a lot of them weren't too different from the stuff I make right now.
Everything is gone.
Man, I'm gonna let you finish, but Beyonce had one of the best videos.
This is gonna be a video thanking my 13 subscribers so far.
Okay, now raise your hand if you get a special feeling in your pants when you're around them. Another thing I hate is when I hate wannabe gangsters. What's up, young buck? Yeah, I was playing on a scale the other day. No, that's not cool. Oh yeah, what's happening, shawty? Man, you.
Those clips right there are all from around 2009 to 2010, when I would just get out my little camera, film whatever I thought would be somewhat entertaining, and put it on YouTube. I mean, that was kind of the point of the website at the time, and it was built on creators who strived on doing very random stuff. Granted, I also didn't have to worry about what 300,000 people would think, because at the time I only had like 30 subscribers.
Are the cutest boy in school. Really? Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Listen, we should get together sometime, and... it's just a dream, thank God.
And you guys also gotta understand, at this time no one was making significant coin on YouTube. Not that I ever really cared about money at all, especially not at this time. I just really loved this shit so much. I wanted people to just really see what I created.
If I can't have this Wii, neither can you. And that's what happens, I swear. Son, I don't believe that story in the slightest bit. You're grounded. Maybe you can take it back and get a Wii fund.
And I would do anything I could to get better at this hobby I had really forced myself into. Editing videos on my parents' old family computer that was just horrible at the time. It was just about the laggiest thing in the world. But you know what? I made that shit mine. Thank God my parents were cool with that. I had that Windows Movie Maker swag all day. I remember I would beg my parents for a new little point-and-shoot camera all the time. And one day, maybe even a computer or a laptop of my own. That was like my dream up until the age of 11. I mean, besides playing in the MLB and shit. But this was my practical 11-year-old dream. And so I spent hours and hours making hundreds of videos, and they all got absolutely no views, no comments. I basically had no subscribers. The highlight of my entire year of making videos was being shouted out at the end of one of this old man's videos after gaining like 5 subs in one day. My videos are really shitty though, man. Granted, I still find novelty, entertainment in them because I'm biased, because it's me and I make myself laugh.
You guys, there's the milk. It's here. Clear view.
Are you clear? Are you zooming in?
Yes. And this black guy's over here checking her out.
But it honestly didn't matter that they were shitty because they were getting better and better, and I was practicing this new craft that I really loved.
2011, new stuff coming, bunch of new videos.
And so me and my sister got laptops and flip video cameras one year for Christmas, and I went absolutely berserk. I would film absolutely everything, out at holidays, eating out, snow days, the trips to the dentist. Just basically if there was any type of entertainment value I felt was gonna be in it, I would film it. And I was actually getting so much better at making videos, man. I started using a better editing software than Windows Movie Maker. Shout out Cyberlink trial periods. And so I was kind of getting better and better, but those videos still didn't really get any views. I remember at the time there was this YouTuber named Blood Blitz at the time, and he would make these hilarious rant videos.
You know the amateur webcam videos, you know the ones I'm talking about? Grainy type film, it's like complete crap shit quality, like they just recorded it on their phone. The thumbnail is like HD, but when you click on the video,
and so I kind of started modeling my shit after him, and it really picked up. I got my first couple hundred subs and people started watching and liking all my videos.
Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm just gonna do a short little rant about girls' pictures on Facebook because, come on ladies, you got us thinking that you're angels. Did Photoshop run out in real life? I don't get this. I'll be sitting there, everyone else will be answering the easiest question, you know. She'll be like, how do you say hello in Spanish? I ask that question 10 times in a row. She comes to me.
How do you say, my dad makes my dog lick peanut butter off his penis?
And I'll just be sitting there like, is this real life? Probably the worst show on television. And the show is always the exact same thing. The character Ron and Sam, they fight every episode. Snooki humps a pickle. The situation rapes 25 orphans.
This was back around 2011, right before the big boom in 2012 through 2014 when people started taking YouTube more seriously. This is when people started relocating to California just for YouTube, and it was becoming more of an occupation in a lot of people's eyes. I mean, before almost 2015, kids and adults alike would either look at you like you're stupid for saying you wanted to be a YouTuber, or laugh and make fun of you. So I kept my shit on the down low, away from people at school. I didn't even show my parents for a long time. But as I entered high school, I knew it was time to step my game up if this was something I really wanted to do for a longer period of time. So I saved up all my money and went out and bought a Canon T3i DSLR camera that year. That was honestly probably one of the more satisfying days of my life, because I really wanted that camera for like over a year, and it was very expensive and a lot for my 14-year-old self to save up for. This accompanied with a desktop computer I got from Christmas one year from my parents after they saw how serious I was wanting to take this, really put me on the map. And all of a sudden I was making these high quality videos and I didn't care who saw them because I was actually really proud of them.
I hate when I like go to the restroom and I see a dude like walk out of the stall and you know, he knows I see him. He like completely neglects washing his hands.
That's nasty.
Dude, yeah, I got the snapback yesterday. Yeah, I have a six-pack. What am I doing? I'm working out. The funniest thing is the 14-year-old girl who puts,
Why are you leaving me right now when I need you the most? It's okay, because I know you'll always love me in your heart.
are you stupid? If she lets you tie her shoes, she wants the D.
New message? She wants the D.
If she wants to cuddle, she wants the D.
This was actually years of hard work come to fruition. I would make sketches, I would make rants and stories. I did a lot of different comedy stuff and people just really ate it up. I started getting a lot of local attention in my small town because a lot of the people locally would watch the videos. And I had like 10,000 subs back then in like 2012, which in today's YouTube climate would be more like 50 to 75,000 subs. I mean, this was back when the most subscribed to a YouTube channel only had around 5 million subscribers. PewDiePie's about to hit almost 100 million. So 10K was pretty nice. I got a little ego boost, but then I really just started slacking on the videos for a variety of reasons, like girls and sports and just so many different things that, you know, a young person goes on throughout high school. And somewhere in there I just kind of lost my passion for it. As you can imagine, there was something very draining about having a YouTube channel everyone at your school watches. Some of you kids could probably relate to that statement right there.
Alright, so you guys know I make videos, my family and my friends know I make videos, so every time I say something bothers me, my friends like to say, oh, make a video about it.
So I'd given up on the YouTube grind in this hope of popping off one day. My buzz had slowed down to a standstill and my once great channel was now dead in the water. And so I tried out some new shit for a while when I came to college, but it wasn't working either, and I was getting caught up in transitioning to life away from home and shit like that.
While I'm talking to this girl, this dude comes over and starts trying to talk to her, and you know, I don't really care, like, it's not like that's my girl or anything. The closer he got to her, the more stuff she started doing to me. Like right when he got there, she was holding my hand. And then like the more the conversation ensued, he like went and grabbed her arm. Mom, I'm sorry if you're watching this, but this bitch had a handful of my dick.
I got a job and I was busy with school, so I kind of just abandoned the whole thing one day because it wasn't picking up any traction and I was tired of begging people on my social media pages to fuck with it. Go follow me on my social medias at JAMARI Speaks right now, by the way. So I put this shit down for like 3 years and it never really crossed my mind to make videos again. My camera was actually collecting dust in my closet. But this is where the story gets kind of funny because it's one of those things that I truly believe in, and it's that some of those things that happen to you in life that seem like the worst can actually turn out to be the catalyst for something great in your life. You see guys, I had this ingrown pimple under my armpit that I asked my mom to pop for me, and she ended up opening it up with her nails and it got infected, and basically I ended up with a staph infection under my arm. Trust me, this story has a good ending. So this staph infection was actually one of the worst this doctor had ever seen, and it was right under my armpit. There was this huge cyst of infection and it was just beyond me disgusting. There was gray shit coming out of it, red shit coming out of it, and so like any grown man would do, I went home so my mom could take care of me. I couldn't really work or work out or do anything with this infection. I was on like 3 different antibiotics, sleeping most of the day, so I was just watching a lot of TV. And I remember this catfish episode came on and something just clicked in my head like, wow, this would be hilarious to talk about on some sort of YouTube video. At the time I was watching a lot of Bill Burr clips and it really got my wheels churning.
This 2 weeks in hell, I was watching this thing. They just showed the first couple of fucking days. I can tell you right now, there's no fucking way I could ever be a Green Beret. You lie to yourself, having never been in the military, that I could do that. You know, I put my fucking head down. No fucking way.
Because at the time I really didn't even know about commentary YouTube. I had never really cared for it, I guess. The only commentary I knew was Woody's gamertag back in the day, and every time I heard this guy's voice I really just wanted to kill myself. But that day for some reason something just sparked inside of me, and my sick ass drove to the nearest Best Buy. I copped a blue snowball and started recording my shit for the catfish episode. I wrote the script, I made the video, I made my channel, and I posted it up. So I'm assuming that a lot of you know about the show Catfish, but in case you've been living under a rock, it's a show about people who are in long-term online relationships with people who they've never met. The format of the show is pretty much always the same. One of the people in the relationships feels like they're being deceived about who the person really is that they've been talking to. So that person who feels deceived hits up these 2 dudes, Neve and Max, to do some investigating. Like, these dudes, Neves and Max, are on some real Hardy Boy shit over here because they want to know if these little hoes are real. And that shit got like 500 views for the first 8 months or some shit like that. But keep in mind, it was the only video I posted for like 8 months. But I don't know, I had some feeling that it was just gonna pop off for some reason. And then when I started posting more consistently in around February 2018, people started liking my videos and YouTube really started to help me out in the recommended section. And all of a sudden, all these people were watching my videos and it was just going crazy. I remember telling myself after the first few videos I made that I would keep going if I got 2,000 subs in that year. And it's crazy, but I ended up getting around 200,000 subscribers by the end of last year, and now we just passed 300,000 subscribed to this channel. I just remember being blown away when the first video I made, that catfish video, hit 1 million views. You know, it really just blew my fucking mind, and to this day I'm still really amazed by the growth and all the chances I've gotten to connect with so many people of different races, different ethnicities, all ages, all genders, and I really just appreciate every single one of you from the bottom of my heart, man. Don't make me cry here, man. Don't make me cry. Guys, I made this video today for 2 reasons. For one, I just feel very reflective after reaching 300,000 subscribers on this channel. And the other thing is, I want to show you kids that if you're making videos right now and you think they suck or no one watches them, or you go to school and everyone makes fun of you for doing it, it's okay, man. Just think to yourself, you're really just practicing right now. Look at all those shitty ass videos I made back in the day. If you're talented and you're smart and you're entertaining and you want it bad enough, eventually you will grow on this platform or any respected platform that you want to be on. This goes to musicians and artists as well, because I think it's really all the same in today's internet climate. I got so much love for each and every one of you, even the haters, man. I know that life can get tough, so feel free to take all that anger out on me in the comments. I don't really care, man. I got thick skin. I don't care about no comments. So as you guys can see, it's been a very long time for me on this platform, and I still have so many ideas and concepts I still need to execute. I'm still just as in love with it as I was when I looked like this. So I really want to thank you guys for everything. I hope you like the content. I got a lot of respect and love for each and every one of you, man. It really means the world to me, and I'm glad I got to share this little story with you so you can get to know me a little bit better on a personal level. But this is really only the intro to this big long career. The marathon continues.
Ooh, goddamn bang. Ooh, goddamn bang, bang, bang. Ooh, goddamn bang. Ooh, goddamn bang, bang. Ooh, goddamn bang. Bob, 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 bob. Ooh, goddamn bang. Ooh, goddamn bang, bang, bang. Ooh, goddamn bang. Ooh, goddamn bang, bang. Ooh, goddamn bang. Bob, 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 bob. How fast do your feet move? When that banger on your ass, how fast do your feet move, Bob? Nigga, I'm gone. Focused on threats, I ain't watching no throne. I ain't focused on checks, just the craft that I hone. To the whole shit rock like I put it on stone. In the wrong neighborhood full of folks.